Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Kay, for those of you who are new. Today I am just going to be doing a review of a resort that I went to last month. I was getting a lot of questions about my experience with Grand Palladium. So I decided to just go ahead and do a quick review, a detailed but quick review. I have been to 3 of their resorts. They have 8 internationally, I believe. That are directly named like Grand Palladium. However, I have been to 3, so I am going to do a quick review of all 3 for you guys. So I have been to the Grand Palladium in Dominican Republic. I've been to the Grand Palladium in Riveria Maya, which is outside of Cancun. And then I've been to the Grand Palladium in Jamaica. So the one that I most recently went to was the one in Jamaica. So I'm going to do a review for you guys of that one right now. Excuse me if I'm out of breath. Currently 6 months pregnant and I'm just tired. So excuse me if I get out of breath during the video. So I went in December. The resort name is Grand Palladium. They have 2. They have Grand Palladium Jamaica, Grand Palladium Lady Hamilton. The way it works is it's one resort. Grand Palladium is one resort. They have 2 different sides. So they have a Jamaica side and they have a Lady Hamilton side. Those are essentially just the names of the resort. So the first thing I'm going to touch on is the airport. The airport in Jamaica, I mean, it was an airport. Things did move a little slower there than other places that I've noticed, but nothing too major. Also, keep in mind that myself and my mother were part of the Grand Palladium Travel Club. So our experiences are a little different, but I will tell you guys about that too, just in case that's something that you guys are interested in doing. So we ended up getting transportation from the airport to the actual resort. We flew into Montego Bay. The distance from Montego Bay to Lucy is where our resort was at, Lucea. Lucy was about, I want to say 45 minutes, maybe a 45-minute drive. Very scenic drive, okay? So we did not complain at all because the drive was absolutely beautiful, and then our driver was amazing. So we had no complaints about that. And then the check-in process at the hotel, at the resort, our check-in was a little different because, like I said, we are a part of the travel club. So we have essentially a private check-in. Our check-in was not good anyway. We've never had issues with our check-in with them. However, they had us in it was myself and my mom. They had us in a king room, and it was just some stuff they had to get situated, but they did get it fixed. Very quick check-in process. With the travel club, am I talking fast? I hope I'm not talking too fast. With the travel club, you check in at the actual travel club lounge or whatever. So we went directly there. We checked in there. That took maybe a half hour just because there were a couple other families checking in at the same time, and then also because our room was messed up. So they had to switch our room. So that is really the only complaint we really had with check-in, is that they had our rooms messed up. I did all our reservations. I am very anal about when I do reservations, so I made sure everything was what we needed it to be, and it was still wrong. So that was the only complaint we had about the check-in process. They do give you welcome drinks when you come to. So when you do check in, you get a wonderful welcome drink. I was pregnant at the time, so I did not get to drink any alcohol, so I just had water. Grand Palladium is an all-inclusive resort. All of your alcohol is included. All of your food is included. If you're in the travel club, you get top shelf alcohol. If you're not, you get just regular alcohol. But if you are in the travel club, you get the Patron and the Don Julio, you get all of the top shelf liquor. The next thing, so the resort aesthetic in the rooms. The room was fine. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the rooms in the Dominican Republic and Mexico a lot better. They just seemed a lot cleaner to me. The room was not dirty by any means. So please don't take what I'm saying and think that I said the room was dirty. We were just used to a certain aesthetic. And the one thing though, they did give us an oceanfront room, which was amazing because that was not our original room. So we did end up getting the oceanfront room. It was absolutely beautiful. The view was absolutely beautiful. It just was not kind of what I was used to. I don't know if it's because it was last minute and they had to hurry up and change our room, or exactly what it was, but the room I feel like could have been a little better, but it was perfectly fine. We had 2 double beds. The beds were comfortable. We had the TVs in the room. The TVs had like cable. Everything with the room was fine. Like we had to ask to get our fridge restocked a couple times, which I feel like you shouldn't have to ask for that, but we did have to ask to get our fridge restocked a few times. We did ask because they normally put like water, Coke, beer in your fridge. We did ask them to just put more waters and juices and not beer because we don't drink beer. So they did do that for us. So that was cool. But the room, all in all, it was fine. I do have a room tour uploaded from this resort if you guys want to go see that too. Okay, so the next thing is the workers or the people of Palladium. So Palladium has, like, if you go on a cruise and you have like the fun squad and all of that stuff, Palladium has, their workers are called people of Palladium. They wear these pop shirts. They're normally the first people you see when you get on the resort. They're the people that try to get everybody involved in everything, dancing, the competitions, just everything. They're normally the people that they're just walking around, but they have on specific like uniforms, whether it's a polo shirt or whatever. You'll know who they are because their shirts say pop on them. And this is at all of the Grand Palladium resorts. This isn't just exclusive to Jamaica. So all of the Grand Palladium resorts, the people of Palladium all wear their pop uniforms. They were cool. Like I said, we had a completely different experience in the DR and in Mexico. So the people were the workers, and then the regular like resort workers, like the housekeeping and the people in the restaurants and all of that. It seemed like we had to ask for a lot of stuff instead of it just kind of being offered to us. Like the restaurants, if you're in the travel club, there's a cart that they take around that has the like top shelf liquor on it, and they come ask you if you would like something to drink. We did not get that the entire time we were in Jamaica. We literally had to ask for everything, which was just out of the ordinary because they kind of Grand Palladium kind of they promote this environment where you just don't have to do anything and everything will kind of come to you. Jamaica just was much more laid back than anything else we had experienced. Housekeeping, we kind of had to ask for like towels. I don't know if there's like a shortage of towels or something, but there were never enough towels. And there was only 2 of us in the room. So if there's more than 2, there might be an issue, but we had to keep asking for towels. But other than that, once we like voiced though, like, you know, what we needed, it was fine. The people of Palladium, they were really good with like the parties. Like they're the ones that host like the all white parties and the beach parties and the fire shows and the foam party, and they were really good with that. So they were really good as far as trying to get people engaged and everything like that. So I will say that was a good experience as far as that. However, other employees, they sometimes just didn't seem like they really wanted to be at work, but it is what it is. Like, it wasn't a bad experience. It just was not what we were used to with the other resorts. Food and drinks. So Grand Palladium, Jamaica, and Lady Hamilton, you have access to both sides. So it's not like they're on 2 separate sides of the island or anything. It's literally all one resort, just 2 sides of the resort. So there's restaurants on each side. So there were 3 buffets. One of the buffets is like I guess only open certain days of the week on like the busiest days. And then you have 3 buffets that are open for breakfast. Then you have 2 that are open for lunch and 3 that are open for dinner, I believe. It's like 3-2-3 or something like that. And then they have the jerk cut on the beach, which we did not eat at the entire time we were there. We kept saying we were going to, but we just didn't. We were busy doing other things. And then they have the a la carte restaurants. What I found was that maybe I am just not a fan of super authentic Jamaican food because the Jamaican a la carte restaurant, which we wanted to try that because obviously we were in Jamaica, it just wasn't what I was expecting, I guess. I don't know. I ended up eating a steak. The steakhouse was amazing. Every Grand Palladium we've been to, the steakhouse has been top notch, like amazing. We went to their Japanese steakhouse where they do like the hibachi, on the hibachi grill and everything. That was great. There's plenty of food. You will never be hungry, okay? Like, I was never hungry. Drinks, I cannot really speak on because like I said, I was pregnant and I did not drink any alcohol. My mom did say the drinks were okay to her. They just, in her opinion, weren't as good as we've had before at the other resorts. But she did say the drinks were okay. So as far as food and drinks, there are plenty of options. Like I said, you will never be hungry. The food in the buffets, traditional, I mean, like traditional breakfast foods, but there were a lot of other options. There were options for everybody. Like if you didn't eat meat, there were plenty of options. If you did, you know, just whatever, there were a whole lot of options. They have like a smoothie bar for breakfast and everything. Ice cream at dinner. Like the food was really, really good. Entertainment. Okay, so all Grand Palladium resorts have entertainment. They each have like a nightclub. They have the shows every night. They have a casino. I did not go to the casino. I don't think I've been to the casino at any of the Grand Palladiums actually. I don't think I've been to any of them. However, we did not go to the club this time. I was asleep by like 11:30, 12 o'clock. So we did not really go to the clubs this time, but whenever we walked by, the club in Jamaica was empty. I don't know if it was, there was probably a couple people in there. Maybe that's just not the thing there, but the other resorts we've been to, the club has always been like popping every night. The Jamaica, the one here, which is where I thought it would kind of be more fun. I'm just gonna be honest, after about 12 o'clock, most people were like going to their rooms. I don't know, versus where Dominican Republic, we were up to like 2 in the morning at the club. So it's just a different experience, I guess. But they did have a lot of entertainment. They had like the all white beach party, which was amazing. They had like the fire show. All of that is in my vlogs from Jamaica. They had the shows at night were, they were like, I mean, corny shows, I guess. Like just shows that you would get at a resort, I guess. I don't know. But they weren't like spectacular. I don't know. They weren't spectacular. Some of them were entertaining. Like their Michael Jackson show was entertaining. But the one show in the, they had like a movie style show. But the one show I was looking forward to the most was the Jamaica show. And that probably was the worst one to me. I just feel like it just was not as exciting as the other ones. It was like people leaving and everything because it just wasn't like entertaining. Another thing is they have, all Grand Palladium resorts have a 24-hour like sports bar. That was cool. There's like a pool table in there. There's a bar. There's TV. So like games that are on, you can see. They have like a buffet, a little small buffet where you can get like popcorn, nachos, hot dogs, stuff like that. And then they have a menu where you can order wings and, you know, mozzarella sticks, everything like that. So that was cool. Me and my mom went there pretty much every night. All Grand Palladiums have that 24-hour sports bar. What else? The beach. The beach, we ended up visiting 2 beaches because there's the Travel Club beach, and then they have, which is exclusively for Travel Club members. And then they have like the regular beach. We did get to go to both. The beach was amazing. They have like water sports that you can do there. Like you can rent the snorkel gear. With the Travel Club, you get all of that stuff for free. But if not, you can rent the snorkel gear. You can rent like a canoe or a kayak or whatever and enjoy water activities like that. So the beach was great. I really don't have any complaints about the beach. Travel Club amenities are awesome. So the only thing is with Travel Club, so the resorts are so big that there are shuttles that have to take you around on the resort. With the Travel Club, you're supposed to have like a special shuttle. We had to ask every time we had to go somewhere. The other resorts that we were at, The shuttle was coming around every couple minutes. They had a big old board that showed where the shuttles were at and when they would be to where you are at that moment. And this time we had to literally keep asking for a shuttle. So that, you know, that wasn't that good, but Travel Club amenities are amazing. You get the top shelf liquor. They have like a special night for Travel Club members where they give you like a nice, you know, beach dinner, music and all of that stuff. You get transportation to and from the airport. That's included, which is cool because then you don't have to pay for that 45-minute drive. What else? The free water sports. You get one excursion paid for. So we normally pick the most expensive excursion and then get that paid for. So we don't have to pay out of pocket for it. You get like a exclusive check-in. There's a exclusive Travel Club lounge. They have like Jamaican beef patties in there, their own bar. Like there's a lot of perks to being in the Travel Club. So the spa was amazing. The spa is always amazing at all the Grand Palladiums. That's probably one of the best parts is the spa. The spa was amazing. I don't really have, prices are the prices. With the Travel Club, you get 20% off, I think, but you get free spa access. Versus if you were not in the Travel Club, you will have to pay, I believe it's like $30, $40 a day to be able to get the spa access. That's to get the sauna, the hot tubs, the hydrotherapy areas. It's well worth it. Like the spa is amazing. Massages, I didn't get a massage, but my mom did, and she said it was absolutely amazing. So the excursions, we didn't get to do the ones that I really wanted to do, like Dunn's River Falls and everything because of me being pregnant. But the other excursions we did, they were great. Grand Palladium, they have representatives at the resort to help you choose resort excursions if you want to book directly through the resort. The country friendliness on the resort, like I said, things were just a little really laxed. Off the resort, people were amazing. People were so friendly, so nice. Like to the point, I want to go to Jamaica again. Just maybe on a cruise or something like that. But I would go again because maybe people were just having a bad day when I was there. I don't know. But yeah, the people are really nice there. And then when I go back, I definitely would go back. There are just some things that were not what I was expecting it to be, I guess. But the trip was amazing. We had a great time. They do have like karaoke at night, live music. So there was a lot to do. But I do think that that is more of a resort that you go to if you would like to relax a lot more. So that's really my review of Grand Palladium, Jamaica. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and then I will get back with you guys with the Grand Palladium Riveria Maya and Dominican Republic review.